I also got some calls from Europe, and the calls were so paternalistic. They were saying, "Hello, President Ramaphosa, I am sorry to tell you that we are banning travel to Europe from South Africa." No discussion, no attempt to hear what our views are. And I'm saying that the relationship needs to be mutually respectful. We need to respect one another. The African presidents respected me as we respect one another. But from Europe, I just got a message of saying, "We've banned travel, thank you, goodbye, see you next time." That's not the way to conduct relationship. So there needs to be consensus.
You guys are just crying. That's Ramaphosa, the South African president, who is pretending that the government is not backing what they are doing in their country, chasing away black non-South Africans, both documented and undocumented, which is pure xenophobia, which is pure tribalism, which is pure racism. Call it what it is. Try to paint any name, try to pretend. People know what you are doing as a president. So you cannot call it with a spirit. Let your law enforcement officer do their job by stopping what is going on, and then allow immigration officers to go after undocumented foreign nationals. Then the EU have already stopped your citizens from stepping in. As a ban, according to what we are hearing from you. Having said that, also, even the EFF in your parliament are saying it out loud. Listen to it here.
The cousin of xenophobia is tribalism. The cousin of Afrophobia is tribalism.
Yes.
The two are simply inseparable. Mr. President, what should concern you even more as head of state is that these vigilante groups are not operating in secret.
Yes.
They are breaking the law openly in front of law enforcement officers.
Thank you.
They are beating and assaulting people in front of the police.
Yes.
Why should we not believe that this violence is state-sponsored?
What?
Why should we not believe that this anarchy is sponsored by you as the state
Yes.
when crime is committed in front of those who are supposed to be custodians of the law? Where is the voice of the Minister of the Police? Mr. President, when you rise and respond here, you must reiterate and outline what you will be doing to address this crisis before more South African lives are lost. You must never get tired of explaining yourself to the people of South Africa. Mr. President, in your State of the Nation address, you stood before this House and committed to the employment of an additional 10,000 labor inspectors to protect South African workers from exploitation and address non-compliance with labor legislation. Where are the 10,000 additional labor inspectors, Mr. President? Your Minister of Small Business stood before South Africans and announced 500 million fund for spaza short for South Africans. Where is the 500 million fund for spaza short for South Africans? How many township entrepreneurs have touched it and felt it? Mr. President, in the same sauna, you promised the country a new university in Ekurhuleni, a promise which you made in 2020, by the way, 6 years ago. Yet the Minister of Education, Higher Education, has failed to identify a mere site, Mr. President. There is no site for a commitment that you made 6 years ago, no foundation, no construction team, and no building plan. Mr. President, these ministers clearly do not take you seriously. When a president speaks and makes a commitment before the nation, ministers and government departments are supposed to work around the clock, day and night, to ensure that the commitments made by the president become the reality. Yet, time and again, your promises are ignored by your own ministers. Do you not think that you have lost the moral authority to discipline them? Because leadership is not just about giving instructions. Leadership is about setting an example.
It is time people know the truth. Understand that you are hurting yourself more than you are hurting those non-South Africans you are pushing away.